Hey everyone, I'm assuming if you've clicked on this video, you are going to be headed to Louder Than Life this year. So I figured I'd just make this little video. I've seen a lot of questions in some of the Louder Than Life groups that I'm in for first timers, like what to expect, what should I bring. This is going to be my 7th Louder Than Life, so I feel like I'm pretty seasoned and I kind of know like what you might need, what you might not need. So I figured I'd just hop on here and share a little bit of my knowledge. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to definitely recommend, clear backpack. This is just going to be a great thing to have. It's easy to see. The security guards can just take a quick glance, see what's in it, and you're in and out through the security line as fast as you possibly can be. I've had this one almost every Louder Than Life I've been to. It's been a Sonic Temple with me, Warp Tour. It's just a great accessory to have. I think my friend bought this on Amazon, and the dimensions are listed on the FAQs on the Louder Than Life website. So if you need to know that, they're not super strict about the dimension part, but as long as you have a clear bag, you should be good. Next thing that I always have with me. I bring like makeup bags to put like all my random bits of stuff in there so I can just put them in my backpack. I don't like to take my wallet with me just in case for some reason it gets lost. I don't end up losing everything that's in my wallet. Just kind of my mindset on that. Another thing that is highly recommended: 20-ounce bottle of water, sealed bottle of water. They will not let you in if they will not let the bottle in if it's open at all. So what I always do is I get a smart water, a 20-ounce smart water. I think it's 20 ounces. Might be a little bit bigger than that. They're not gonna like worry about if it's just a little bit over. On the site it says 20 ounces. So I always get that. Make sure you don't open it before you get through security. Once you're through security, you're fine. You can open it then. But always bring the filled up bottle of water right off the bat. That way you can, they've got fill-up stations around the venue. The water is actually not terrible. I know when I went to Warp Tour in 2018, the fill-up stations they had there for the water, it was like so gross. It was like the water was like yellow tinted and it tasted metallic and it was terrible. It was not good. But the water at Louder Than Life is actually pretty good. So, but I just recommend bringing in a sealed bottle of water right off the bat. So you've got, you're good to go right up front. Let's see. Another thing, sunscreen. Around here in the Ohio Valley, we never know what the weather's going to be like until you are literally in the moment. It could say it's going to be sunny, it could be rainy, and you never know what it's going to be until the day of. So even if there's cloud cover, you still want to bring some sunscreen and make sure that you're protecting yourself. Another thing I definitely recommend, hand sanitizer. There's usually like stations with hand sanitizer around like the porta potty area, so you could always use that. But like right before you eat or whatever, it's just good to have something that you can get your hands clean with. So yeah, I definitely recommend the hand sanitizer. Next would be a portable charger. I don't like to rent a locker. I don't like to have to worry about keeping up with that or getting to it at the end of the night, or the extra cost. I like to just try to keep everything in my backpack that I'm going to need, just stuff that I can carry with me. I don't like to overpack because it's just too much to keep up with. So I say this because there's outlets in the lockers that you can use to charge your phone with. But if you already have your portable charger with you, it's going to be so much easier. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to keep with a locker. You don't have to pay the extra money to keep your stuff in. I mean, I understand for some people you might have to do that, but that's not something I ever do. Another thing definitely highly recommend is some kind of like headache medicine, or, like your preferred brand, because there's nothing worse than being at a music festival and having a headache. So definitely recommend taking that. Another thing that I'm bringing is some of these wet wipes. It's another good thing to have. You never know what you're going to need some of these for. They're just good to have. So definitely recommend a poncho. Like I said, around the Ohio Valley, you never know what you're gonna get with the weather until you're literally living in that moment. Which actually brings me to another thing of basically what to wear. I mean, not like your outfits. These are just some accessory type things that I definitely recommend that you bring. Um, One is gonna be a ball cap of some sort. I learned my lesson like the first couple of years. I did not bring a hat, and I was standing at the stage like this the whole time, like keeping the sun out of my eyes. So definitely recommend a hat. And another thing to note is the sun sets behind the main stage, the way they have it set up every year. So this is, if you're standing there watching your favorite band and you got to have your hand up like this the whole time, it's not necessarily the fun. It's not going to make or break your experience, but I definitely recommend the hat. In the daytime, it might be kind of warm, but at nighttime, it usually gets chilly because it's September around here. It definitely gets chillier at night. So you could always keep the hat, of course, but you could always bring a beanie to change into at night if it gets a little too cold. Some people are more cold natured, so you might want to bring a beanie with you to change into. Um, and then also some sort of flannel or hoodie like to tie around your waist. I do every single day I go. I have that with me because I know at night it's probably going to get a little chillier. Um, and yeah, I think that's about it for that type of thing. But yeah, definitely recommend you've got something to put on at night because there chances are it's going to get a little cold. Last but not least, definitely not least, the most important, your wristbands. Don't forget them because if you get there, you don't have your wristband, they will charge you to get another wristband. I don't remember what the fee is. I feel like it's $25, but I could be wrong. And nobody wants to do that. So just don't forget your wristbands. When you make your list, definitely put that on there. And let's see, some of the other things that I've seen asked, merch lines. Um, Merch lines are always a headache. They've not found the best way to do this yet, I don't think. Um, I ended up skipping getting any merch last year because the lines were just too long and I didn't want to miss any of the bands. Because literally you could be standing in line for up to 2 hours, maybe longer. They do have the option online to pre-buy your merch and you can just go buy the tent and pick it up, but that's not for band merch. That's only for Louder Than Life merch. So if you are wanting band merch, you're gonna be standing in line for probably for a good while. So I would recommend trying to get there earlier in the day. Maybe find a slot where you don't have like some of your favorite bands coming up when you want to wait in line because otherwise you might miss them. And I know we all love merch. I mean, come on now. We love supporting our favorite bands. When you get to the venue, they raised it this year to $30 a day. I think there are options for parking passes and like the gold parking lot, but me and my friend that I go with, we ride together and we split the cost of parking. It used to be like $25, which still not great, but now it's $30 a day, so fun. But yeah, so my definite suggestion would be if you know somebody that's going, try to ride with them and split the cost. So, because festivals are expensive. Louder's going cashless this year, so I'm still gonna bring cash as a backup just in case because I know that the network connections out there are not the greatest because there's so many people around one area. Your cell phone connection probably will not be very good. So I'm just gonna bring cash as a backup. You never know. Um, if I don't end up using it, oh well. It's I didn't lose anything. I just have cash now instead of it in my bank account. Um, so I'm definitely gonna do that. But another thing regarding cost is the food prices. You're gonna be looking at probably 20 to $25 per vendor each mealtime, whatever, depending on what you get. I know one year I got a burger and fries for I think it was 20 or $25, and it was probably the worst burger I've ever had in my life, not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just not gonna get that burger again. There are a lot of other good food vendors. Like one year I had an gyro that was actually really good, but I did end up spending $25 on that as well. Um, there is island noodles, which is always a popular choice. I'm not really sure of the price on that, but that line's usually pretty long, and I think they get you through pretty quick. But yeah, that's just another thing. Um, and the pizza, one year, this is not Louder Than Life. At Sonic Temple, one year I had pizza, a pizza, one slice of pizza, okay, and again, this is not a good piece of pizza, and I paid $11 for it. So you could probably use your judgment, and like if you do want pizza, go up to the stand and you could see like, okay, this one looks pretty good, that one not so good, so you could kind of make your own decision on that. But I will probably never buy pizza at a festival again in my life. But yeah, no, there are some really good vendors out there. They've got some like gourmet mac and cheese. I mean, like there's one with lobster mac and cheese, and I don't know, just different things like that. Barbecue mac and cheese, buffalo. Um, yeah, that's just some things I could think of off the top of my head that they had last year. But yeah, so definitely be prepared to spend some money on food. And if you want to drink like any alcohol or beer or whatever, draft beer, which is normally what I would get, is like $16 for 20 ounces, maybe. I don't exactly remember, but it's expensive. So you gotta do what you gotta do, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I usually try to get at least one of the draft beers while I'm there every day. Um, or craft beers, I mean. Whatever. But no. So yeah, those are just some things that I've seen, like questions being asked. I don't know anything about camping because I literally live 15 minutes away from the venue, so I'm not really well versed on the camping or the hotel experience around here. Um, but yeah, so I hope this was helpful. Um, if you got any other questions or think that, you might want to know anything else that I didn't cover or say in this video, if you want to leave a comment, I would be happy to help. Like I said, it's going to be my 7th ladder this year, and I'm just super excited. I can't wait. About We're a little less than 2 weeks away at the time of me making this video, so I'm super stoked. I'm so excited to see Sleep Token and Bad Omens. I've only seen Bad Omens one other time before, so I'm so excited to see them again. And never seen Sleep Token, so this will be my first time seeing them. Super excited for them. And let me know who you're excited to see. Maybe if you see me down at Louder, then you could say hey. So yeah, hopefully this has been helpful, and hope to see you at the show. Bye.